gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon as J.B. Hunt Elementary's 5th grade students proudly present The Adventures of Lewis and Clark.
Thank you everyone for your warm, enthusiastic reception. The name of my report is Every Single Day in the 3-year-long expedition of Captain Meriwether Lewis and Captain William Clark. I'm sure you will find it lengthy, fascinating. On the first day, the 2 young explorers woke up, they washed for breakfast, then they ate breakfast, then they washed the dishes, they went on a canoe ride, then they cooked their lunch, they ate their lunch. Their lunch was good. It was venison. How rude! Who could this be anyway?
We're back. We're back.
We're back. We're back.
We're back.
Back from what? Who are you?
Who are we? Why, we're Lewis and Clark.
That's Clark and Lewis.
Well, I'm certain that I'm Meriwether Lewis, the person commissioned by President Thomas Jefferson to lead the expedition.
And I'm William Clark, the other victim. I mean captain that was asked to make the trip.
We, and I'm Charbonneau, the interpreter, at least, like I am. Am I?
I'm Secretary, the guide for the group.
You are? Well, yes, you is. I was. You are?
Oh, brother.
I'm York, frontiersman and hunter and first African American to cross the continent. I was a slave at that time.
On the dock standing. Did you tell? I'm so confused. My report was supposed to be about Lewis and
Clark and Lewis.
I know, Clark and Lewis. I don't care if you're Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. My report says you've been home since 1806. Why should I believe anything you have to say?
Don't get all upset, little girl. We'll tell you all about it. Hit it, fellas.
The St. Louis and up the wild Missouri. We were sent by Thomas Jefferson to see what we could see. To do our best and see the West. We couldn't wait, we couldn't rest. We paved the way for new discovery.
We are Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, heading west to see what we can find. We are Lewis and
here. The expedition of Lewis and Clark.
Clark and Lewis.
Don't try to confuse me, mister. I happen to know all about the expedition of Lewis and Clark. Clark and Lewis or whatever. Well, I'm still not totally convinced, but it will make sure for an interesting report. Since y'all are here, I may as well check a few of my facts.
Shoot, lady. Well, don't exactly shoot. We've had enough of that. Tell her about the time that you shot Captain Lewis right in the rear because you thought he was an elk sharper now.
Ooh, yeah, he was rough.
Oh, she doesn't want to hear about that.
Neither do I.
Well, what I don't understand is why President Jefferson told you to go explore the West in the first place.
He just sent Robert Livingston and James Monroe.
To France to purchase the land from Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, who was in way over his head fighting wars all over Europe, out on the Columbia River.
Frankly, my dear, he was pretty well broke.
Sounds like a good deal.
Look over there.
We'd better do it. She's the guide, you know.
All eyes, all hopes are fixed on you. On the event of this mission depends the destinies of this republic.
Gee! Heavy stuff, isn't it?
magnificent, but a lot more than they originally intended.
Yeah, like 860,000 square miles more than they intended.
It was sort of 2-for-1 special land use. It was so much more than they had intended.
We didn't even know what America owned when we set out on the journey.
I thought we were just going on a little canoe ride or something.
Many Americans had different ideas about the ownership in that time history.
It is important we learn from our mistakes in the past.
I was only 16 when I made this trip. I saved the group many times with my knowledge of food and medicine.
Wait, you did? You did. Yes, you did. Yes, even carrying your baby on your back and managing to save the captain's journals when the canoe tipped. That was quick thinking.
It was the adventure of a lifetime.
It was marvelous.
It was stupendous.
It was magnificent.
Wait, I have some pretty news, but I can't believe I'm hearing this. Good grief. Give me some music, fellas. Now, baby, let me give it to you straight. From one end of the entire trip on 4 little paws in a hydrant sight, they can tell this great adventure full of romance, excitement, and thrills. But let me give it to you straight, that no matter what they say, no matter how they say it, the truth of the matter is that the whole doggone trip was positively, absolutely, undeniably rough. Gnats and flies, taste and fleas, about a million misuse and bees, rats and worms, snakes and squirm, everything else that's cargo returns. Boy, does that sound rough.
No kidding, Amy.
It could be a pretty trying adventure at times, with the wild animals, the weather, and trying to keep other people from thinking we meant harm.
What were the native people's reactions to you visiting their lands?
Why don't you ask Sacagawea?
Oui, she's the guide, you know.
Most of the natives welcomed us with open arms. They didn't fear us because we were only visitors, and this was their home. They shared with us their food, home, and friendship. It wasn't until later that things changed.
How did you really know where you were going in the first place?
It was rough.
Quiet, Scannon. Well, with the native people's Sacagawea, and by following the rivers, our directions were obvious.
Actually, it was our mastering of the science of astronomy, geography, geometry, physics, meteorology, and all of the earth sciences that got us to and for our manifest destination with a nary single missed cue.
In other words, we got lucky.
How did you feel about the journey, York?
Since I had little choices about going, it was hard not to feel like a stranger in this land.
That must have been very difficult.
We only love so we can fill the world with hope. We all need hope so we can build a lasting peace. We all need peace to keep our dreams alive. We all need peace to make our planet thrive. We need to sing so that the world can hear our song. We need a song so that the world can sing along. Our song will spread its message loud and clear. Our song will spread to people far and near.
Together we will learn to harmonize, bring together in great view. Find a million ways to verbalize a message strong
Was there ever a time when you thought you might not make it across the entire continent?
Absolutely, there were times like that.
Like when we thought the Sioux were gonna do us all in.
Or when we nearly froze that winter when we spent with the Mandans.
Or about the time that we saw 220 grizzly bears in one day. Don't remind me.
We ate salmon and dog meat for weeks on end when we spent time with the Neskiers out on the Columbia River.
They saved us with their kindness and generosity.
We made it over the Rocky Mountains, and we were pretty battered.
And there it was, the most beautiful sight as any of us has ever seen.
It was beautiful. I mean, woof.
The world would never be the same.
Ocean and view, ocean and view. Oh, the joy, oh, the joy. They all looked.
I must have fallen asleep. Where did everyone go? Lewis? Clark? Is that you? Oh, hi, Julie. It's only you.
Cassie, you'll never believe what just happened to me. I was working on a report about King Arthur and his knights of the Royal Round Table, and you'll never guess who just came knocking on my door.
King Arthur and his knights?
No, that'd be impossible. They've been dead for over hundreds of years.
Well, who then?
Two guys named Clark and Lewis and a whole group that just got back from a cross-country expedition.
Thank you so much for joining 5th grade and the adventures of Lewis and Clark. Have a good afternoon.